welcome to my story time. Yay! Okay, so I've been saying that I'm going to do this video since forever, and I finally decided to go ahead and do it. I am Lillian. This is my first video on my channel, and hopefully you stick around with me because this channel is going to be full of lots and lots of goodies. I am going to be talking about parenting. I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be doing tutorials also on sewing, how to make your own maxi dresses because springtime is coming. And pretty much anything. I'm just kind of going to allow you guys to inspire me and let me know what it is that you want out of this channel. This video is about my labor and delivery story. So if you want to hear about that, just keep on watching. Today we're going to talk about my second labor and delivery because that is the most exciting out of them all, to be quite honest. So Zyla was born in Alexandria, Egypt. She was actually born in our apartment in the bathroom with my husband by ourselves. Okay, yeah, I said it. By ourselves, like literally just me and my husband in the Egyptian bathroom. I woke up in the morning and my water broke. I had a daughter a year earlier. So with her, my water broke and I was in labor for 12 hours before they decided to give me Pitocin, which is a medicine that speeds up the labor. They force the contractions so the baby can come quickly. So I'm like, I don't want to go through any experience like that. I don't want to go through that. So I'm just like, I don't want to go into the hospital and they're trying to push all this medicine on me. Let me just wait until I'm in active labor to go to the hospital. So my water break in the morning, I do my little research on Google. I'm like, okay, so I'm good. Long as the water's coming and it's clear and you know, all that good stuff, I should be good. I'm gonna wait until I have some pain so that way I know I'm in active labor. And then I'm going to go ahead and head to the hospital. So we were like, okay, we're going to try the natural way. We're going to do castor oil, which it did work. So I do promote that. If you are going through trying to induce your labor, castor oil and pineapple juice. At least it worked for me. So a day goes by, my water broke in the morning. So by that night, we're like, okay, the baby's still not here and it's nighttime. So let's do the castor oil. So we did the castor oil with the pineapple juice. So I'm like trying to walk. Mind you, all day we're like walking around the neighborhood. We're trying to do this and that. Actually, I missed the part. Let me back up a little bit. While we were walking, we passed the pharmacy. So we said, you know what? Let's stop just in case. And that was the Most High God who told us to do that. We said, let's stop just in case, you know, anything happens or whatever. We can, we'll have something in the house to help us. Because mind you, we're in Egypt and we were stupid to not know what their 911 was, but we didn't know what their 911 was. And even if we did know what their 911 was, it's always traffic, so we can't depend on an ambulance to come get me because it will probably take long, 40 minutes for them to just go 2 blocks. It was crazy. So anyway, so we're like, let's just get some stuff just in case anything happens. We just want to be prepared. So mind you, so at night we take the castor oil and the pineapple juice, okay? So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to walk around, dance around, whatever. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm like, all right, let's just go to sleep. And in the morning, we'll go to the doctor. So I wake up about 2 in the morning with pain, okay? So I'm like, oh, okay, I have pain. It's not hurting that bad, though. It just feels like really bad cramps. Not like my first baby. It wasn't as bad as my first baby. So I'm not thinking I'm in actual active labor. I'm like, oh, all right, maybe this is the beginning of the active labor. Mind you, I have Pitocin, which exaggerates the pain of contractions. I had Pitocin in my first delivery, so that exaggerated my pain. So I guess I didn't know what natural contractions felt like. So I'm like, oh, it hurts, but not that bad. So let me just take a shower. We're gonna get dressed and, you know, head to the hospital or whatever. So my husband is in the bathroom. No, actually, I get up, I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, mind you, don't judge us, but we didn't have hot water. We didn't have hot water at the time. So I'm like, he's in the kitchen boiling the water on the stove, and I'm like in the bathroom taking off my clothes, waiting for him to fill up the tub so I could take a quick bath or whatever. And so the tub is like filled up, right? So he filled up the tub. So I'm like taking off my clothes at this point, and I put my hand in the water to see if it's, you know, warm enough for me. So I'm like, Jason, this water is cold. I'm like fussing him out. So he's like went back to go get the hot water. All of a sudden, I feel the baby starting to push, and I'm like, oh, the baby's coming. So literally the baby just like pushed and just popped out. Like her head just popped. And mind you, I'm like standing up like on the side of the tub. So I guess gravity helped out. It was like so quick. I was like, oh my goodness, the baby's coming. And by the time he heard me say that and come back to the bathroom, the baby is like looking. It's so funny. He has like, he tells me this all the time, like that scarred him, because he came in the bathroom and I'm like, my back is facing him. So the baby is facing him and my back is facing him. And he's like, oh my gosh. Like all he could see was like the baby looking at him from between my legs. Yeah, so the baby popped out, so he had no choice. He was like, oh my goodness, okay. So he runs and he goes to get the towels and everything like that. And I'm like, Jason, come on. So he comes and he catches the baby, as it literally took 2 pushes for me to get the baby out. So I'm like, Jason, come on. So he comes and he has the towels and everything. So I'm like, all right. Mind you, let me back up a little bit. So after the baby had popped out, he runs to get the towels. And I'm like, oh my goodness, the baby is like here. Okay, so let me I had to get my mental together. Like we in the bathroom by ourselves. I'm like, all right, you got to do this. You got to do it now. Let me get my mental together. So I'm like, all right, I'm breathing. I'm getting myself together. I'm like, all right, I don't want my baby just sitting here like in my legs. So I'm like, I got to push this baby out. So let me just go ahead. Next contraction, I'm going to push this baby out. So next contraction come, I push the baby out. Literally, it took me 2 pushes to get this girl out. So he catches the baby in the towel. He immediately hands me the baby, and I'm, caressing the baby, having the baby warm, patting the baby, making sure everything's okay. So my stepmom, who was living in Egypt at the time, also with us, she came over to the house, and by the time I called her before I even was thinking about getting in the tub, and by the time she got there, the baby was there, like here, birthed into the world. So that tells you how fast it was. She didn't live far at all. So by the time she got there, the baby was here. And yeah, like she checked. Oh, so she checked the baby, and she was a nurse. So she checked the baby for heart rate, all that good stuff. Baby was perfectly fine. And so we went in the room. We laid in the bed. My husband clipped the umbilical cord. He did the whole 9 yards. Like, it was crazy. So next day we go to the hospital. We tell the doctor the story. She's like blown away. She's like, wait a minute. Do you have any medical like education? Like have you practiced? Like, what in the world is this? So of course he's like, no, I just learned it through like YouTube. Like literally we learned to deliver a baby through like YouTube. So yeah, it was really crazy. But so yeah, that's my labor and delivery story for my second baby. Of course I have crazy stories for my first and my third baby, but none compare to having a baby in Egypt on the bathroom floor. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys my story just so you can get a little glimpse in my life, just to get to know me a little bit. And hopefully it's enough for you guys to want to be a part of this journey. And yeah, like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any crazy labor and delivery stories. If you liked my labor and delivery story, please comment below. If there's any details that I left out that you want to know, please comment below and let me know, and I'll answer you in the comments. But it was super crazy, and just know all things are possible with the Most High, because honestly, like that whole situation, if it was not for the Most High, I don't know how we would have got through it. We were praying. When I say praying, we were praying the whole time. So we knew that the angels were there and they were watching over us and our baby. and we had to do what we had to do. Like, it was real life time right now, reality, life and death situation. So see you next time in my next video. I'm gonna try to post once a week, so look out for me next week. All right, peace.